You know what you clicked. This is Real Comic Book Talk. We are talking about it right now. Flash, episode 2. We're here to talk to you about
the legacy continues.
Flash sucks.
What? Just off the bat. Just go straight in.
First of all, can I say one thing?
Here we go.
One thing.
Well, here's one thing. His opinion does not affect the channel's
the views of this channel or nothing.
The views of Daniel does not.
So I'm going to throw that out there right now.
Should have gave that disclaimer yesterday for Black Lightning.
You missed your chance.
Yeah, you did miss your shot.
Don't worry. We're going to put that in the editing on the bottom and everything. Each individual opinion does not reflect the entirety of the channel.
Oh my god!
I know that's wrong. All right, so why you don't like Flash?
He's doing the exact same mistakes he does every season.
Over and over.
He literally yelled at his daughter about time traveling last season. He yells at everybody about how dangerous time traveling is every season, and then they all talk about it every season. Let's all do this as a unit. We're a team. Let's include everybody. What's he do? He breaks both of those rules off the jump. I'm a time travel by myself. Yes. And I have to see the future by myself. No, let's not include the team until we know what's wrong. You know how everything goes wrong when you don't want to include everybody and then have to fill everybody in afterwards. Come on, man.
He's preaching.
Okay.
He's preaching.
That's just my opinion over there right there. But the rest of there was a lot
horrible though. But they do the exact.
He does the exact same bad thing over and over again. Like hasn't learned this lesson.
Obviously, he hasn't.
Like this lesson gets taught to him every single time. But it's cool though. That's just my opinion. The rest of the show, the episode was so-so. It was a regular episode. It was episode 2. It was episode 2.
Are you okay?
I'm not trying to cut him off.
Oh no, it's episode 2. It was a regular episode.
So we done that?
Yeah.
I
mean, no. Go ahead and say what you. I haven't really said. So go ahead.
Well, Flash doesn't suck. Number 1. Number 2, he time traveled and it was the right call because the other Flash, normally I would tell you
another speedster told him it was a good idea. Yeah,
the same speedster that told him it was a bad idea. But everything has what's the word? Every rule is meant to be broken or bent. And this was a rule that had to be broken because this crisis, and we all know it's a legit crisis. We all seen the photos and everything. This crisis is happening. You gotta get ahead of it. So at least know what's coming on to try to stop your impending death.
So says one guy.
Yeah, he's kind of like the OG of the speedsters.
No, I'm talking about Andy Monitor. He's the only guy saying, "Oh, this crisis happening." No, where the hell are all the other powerful people in the world, in the universe? Where are they at? Huh? Andy Monitor is the only powerful guy in the whole universe? It's bull crap. Don't trust this dude. His cornrows are horrible.
They do look.
Now you reaching.
They don't? Now you reaching. I'm reaching. His haircut is fly.
I'm not going to be mad about it.
His haircut is fly. His haircut is fly. I'm reaching, so his haircut's fly.
So it's not the same from the comics?
No. His haircut's fly.
Hold on. Can I ask? First of all,
not everything translates correctly out of comics. Yeah, that joint looks horrible. I know y'all been thinking it.
This is coming from the guy who I want it just like out the comics. It got to look just like out the comics.
No, I don't.
Just out the comics. Then all of a sudden,
not everything translates. We all know that for a fact. I don't need that. His haircut's horrible. But back to the episode.
He looks just like the Monitor out the comics. Yeah, I don't understand what the problem is.
Yeah, that still looks horrible too. That don't change the fact that it looks horrible. That don't change the fact.
It don't look horrible. It just,
you guys leave comments in the comment section how you think about the whole outfit.
I mean, I understand
it comes right from the comments.
But that doesn't mean it's good. We're asking you, is that a good look?
Right. Do you like it?
I wouldn't see anybody in the street walking around with that.
No. We're asking you again, is that a good look?
Does it look good on him?
No. Is that a good...
I like how he tried to switch it.
He's trying to run it. He's trying to run away. There's nowhere to go. There's nowhere to go.
I'm trying to figure out...
The anti-monitor, the way he
First of all, he's just a monitor.
He's
just a monitor. That's number 1. The anti-monitor...
That's fine. The monitor. That's fine. You're right.
It felt like deflected.
It is deflected.
I want to get that right.
So that's right.
We're not done.
You're right.
The monitor looks fine on the show. There's nothing wrong. I wouldn't change the way he looks.
Okay.
Hair included.
Okay. All right. Continuing on with the season 6. What are we on? 5? This is season 5.
No, this is season 6.
Season 6. Season 6, episode 2 of The Flash. How'd you guys feel about the Killer Frost?
Yeah, she's learning. She's like a kid. She's like a person who's never had a real life, so she doesn't understand it. Killer Frost's always been there to fight and talk a little shit. That's what she's always been there for. Now she's got to learn how to live. So she's gonna go through things the wrong way. Like at the end where she said, "Yeah, I use Kate's credit cards, all of them." She don't understand about credit card bills.
I can understand.
There's adults right now that don't understand about credit card bills, shit like that. All right, you know why? Because I used to be one of them. I didn't understand shit.
Swipe.
I was like for door. I was just swiping. I get swiping, don't swiping.
Swiper, don't swipe. Yeah, swiper, don't swipe. You know?
Yeah, don't swipe.
Well, she didn't know that, so she's still learning. She's learning.
I get to pay later. Swipe.
Yeah. That's how they get you when you're a kid. You ain't gotta pay. Look, you can get this without using money. Oh, bet.
Yeah.
I'm on that.
Swipe it. Yeah. I gotta get money.
$500, but I only have to pay $100 a month. What?
Like, you got $1,000 credit. That really only means you have $200 you can really spend. What's up $800 for?
I just spent $1,000. Why are they saying I owe this much? What's going on?
Well, she gonna learn the hard way.
Scams. Yes.
We went
way off on that.
Can't wait to see about
Everybody has it.
The hard, terrible stories of credit cards.
Car insurance gonna be a bitch. Because I'm thinking like she don't even know about car insurance. And everybody knows how I feel about car insurance. That shit's a scam.
It is. I agree with you.
So she got a lot of learning to do. So
I think I felt Kayla needed to have some like ground rules.
She had a whole team. She has a whole flag team to teach.
And Killer Frost cares nothing about this.
She cares, but
she doesn't care. She didn't care. She didn't care about no feelings, nothing. She over there.
She said she did
hiding her feelings and everything.
She said she acted out. She's pretty much a kid. She acted out because she was feeling bad.
And what do we do with kids? We watch kids very closely.
Yeah, you teach them, but it's kind of hard because you can't treat somebody who's been in a fight with you and all that stuff. Kind of like, oh yeah, she's not really. She's more naive than anything because you just don't know. I mean, you
kind of watch it. That's.
But you think, it's funny because you've seen a grown adult, you were like, yeah, they've been through life stuff, so they would know. Like your natural instinct, no matter what, is like they should know better because you're this age.
But they communicated all the time, though. Yeah, Caitlyn used to talk to Killer Frost.
That's what I always wondered. Why Caitlyn isn't like coming out already so often?
Why ain't she talking to him?
Right, to Killer Frost. Why
she be like, yo, swipe, no swipe? Hell no.
Right. When she seated, she about to use that. What are you doing? No.
Yeah, she should be right there to
let's talk
stop
about
her.
this.
Like she was like when Caitlyn was in control, Killer Frost was looking at everything and talking to her. She was
maybe Caitlyn
she was silent. Yeah,
maybe Caitlyn just like maybe Caitlyn's just like, all right, I want you to have your own life and I want you to live it to the fullest. And me keep bumping the head.
Destroy my credit.
I'm not
Caitlyn like, you know what? I'm never coming back. I'm not dealing with this till you pay this shit off. That's what she could be like that.
She can. She ain't got no. She gonna rob a bank. That's what she gonna do.
As long as I come back. As long as I come.
No, she doesn't. Like you said.
No, she knows right and wrong. Like,
and she can do wrong, and she doesn't care. Her feelings aren't as. Her feelings of empathy isn't as strong.
Her feelings of empathy, like her and people's feelings are different, but she knows not. For instance, she knows not to go beat up a stranger. She knows all that. She's learned that. We've seen her learn that through previous seasons. She knows that.
How many times have you set up her and saw your credit card? Man,
that's something she don't know.
If I could just rob a bank and just get rid of that.
She's not there. She's been past that part. She knows not to rob a bank. She knows not to go kill somebody. So we
can't wait to see how the rest of the season goes. To see how they.
I think they really just did that story. So they could just stop having going back and forth. Like, you know what? Fine, just Killer Frost. That's it. You ain't got to go back and forth anymore. Yeah. Just simplify it.
Ralph Dibny's going to have a fun time with her. They're going to be new best friends all over again.
Yeah. Well,
Ralph is my favorite character on there, too. That whole show. Ralph is the guy.
He just there.
Yeah. He's just there. That's how I feel.
Like every time I say he's just there.
He's just there.
I don't know. When he died last season, was it last season? Whatever the brain, the thinker.
It was 2 seasons ago.
2 seasons ago, I was like, "Yo, Ralph is God! Oh my God, no!" And he came back.
It was like everybody else who if they're not in their main circle, they care they died a little bit, but they don't really care. Yeah, that's just how they are.
But they kind of added new people to the main circle.
Yeah, right. Exactly. So, I'm like, which one of these new 2 characters are going to die, and which one do they really need? That's
Well, Ralph, they really need because he brought him back.
no, not Ralph, but I'm talking about the two.
Ralph
new
is my
people
guy.
now. They have two new.
Well, they got rid of Cisco's power, so they need somebody else with powers who can be out there in the field and be a hero. So
We gotta add
Ralph
somebody
got to
else.
stay,
Somebody go.
and then Killer Frost is there now too. So hey, the team's together.
Forever. Not forever, because somebody's going to die.
Somebody's always got to die.
Well, it's can't be. It's not going to be the main people.
How convenient was it for that him not to be able to time and travel through time to that one particular time that he needed to travel to? Of all the times to travel, he can't travel there because there was dark matter or whatever it was. Antimatter.
So it may let you. It makes it seem like
But the anti-monitor is making his move.
right. The monitor is yeah.
The monitor was right. The anti-monitor is making his move. And the monitor was going around preparing everybody. Like, this crisis is happening. Y'all either going to get on board and fight or you're not.
Get down or lay down.
Well, I mean, he told Flash, look, you're gonna die.
Yeah,
And his wife said, look, he said, man, I saw billions of people die. Get those billions of people. We're worried about you. Those billions of people, they'll
get
be
him
all right.
like mad depression or like overnight like that. Like he didn't
Right.
see the time thing change all consistently throughout the seasons.
Right.
Like
It was- and it kept getting closer.
It's always
It kept
changing.
getting closer.
But it's
Yeah.
always changing. So
But
it
he
lets
said-
you know history
he
can be
said
changed.
he saw a billion different futures. And the only one where everybody lived
No, that
was the
was-
one who died.
No. He said he saw a billion
Billion
and everybody
deaths.
died. And she said, well, what about the 1,000,000,001? And he was like,
No,
I
that
didn't-
was saying that they're not the people. She was saying I saw billions of futures. Like
and
like,
all of them, everybody died. If
And-
it was
and
one,
what about that
he
1,000,001?
wouldn't be as depressed.
What about that billion?
He was depressed because he saw he had to die.
It only takes one.
And it's tough.
And-
I mean, it's tough.
It
You're like, I'm going to die, and you know you're going to die. Everything you thought
not
you could do,
disputing that. I'm not
it's going to make you
disputing that.
depressed. I'm just saying that's why he was instantly
everybody gotta
depressed.
die. Everybody gotta die. We ain't got time for that crap. Everybody going to die.
That's what she's saying.
So the question is,
That's what she's saying.
do you want to know when you're going to die,
No, we had
or do you
this
want to die? Do you want it
Yeah.
just happen?
No,
because
let
that's
it happen. Nobody wants to know.
And he knows. That's the thing. Well, if you knew you were about to die in 5 days, you wouldn't be depressed. Like, damn, I got 5 days.
No, I'm like, hey, no matter what, I'm dying in 5 days. Let's turn up.
Yeah, you can't change it.
Well,
You can't. If you
change
know,
it.
if you know you can't, if
Yeah.
you know for fact you can't change it, and you know for fact it's in 5 days.
But you also
no, I'm
you
not
got
depressed.
to factor in. You don't have
Let's
to
rob a bank,
you
Mom.
know-
How much money you need, Mom? How much? 2 million? Yeah, all right. I'm going on a 4-day robbing spree. You're set for life, Mom. Don't worry about you. I love you. Let's go. Bump that.
So you're like
No.
you're like Iris West when they thought she was going to die a few seasons ago.
Yeah, everybody got involved and everybody did everything they could to stop that from happening because the future is not really written yet. It's not written yet. You're writing it as we speak.
Yeah, it's not. But the only one where everybody lives is the one he dies.
And then you know what they did? They changed the future.
So her mindset is
They done a lot of things. They still ain't changed the Flash vanishing, and they changed a lot. Everything in that article
Okay, they
changed,
keep on-
but the
yeah,
Flash vanishing.
everything keeps changing. So keep on trying. Don't just sit up in the corner and be all like.
He wasn't. He came right out and said, "Look, we have to prepare the team for the crisis and for a world without Flash." He that's what he said. You act like he was depressed for like as soon as you were about to die, you went. So you're telling me, as soon as you find out you're about to die in 5 days, immediately you're like, you know what? I'm gonna skip over this sad part. I'm going right to it. You wouldn't feel a little sad, a little depressed.
As a comic book fan, no.
So yeah, now I got that out. The fact that-
You know one thing though, I would not have got all the way out of my depression just because I was a beat cop and a bullet flew right past me and I said,
Hey,
know
Joe
what?
holds a special place in his
I'm a
heart.
hero. I understand that.
Special
but
place.
if you're that depressed, if somebody tells you a story about how a bullet grazed right past you, I'm not gonna be like, you know what? Bump that. Everything's fine. It is what it is.
You can tell you're not a hero.
No.
All right.
That's how I feel.
Bro, I
that's
understand.
how
Look.
world is. You can't sit up here and talk about how logic is, and then for this one thing, you're just not a hero. So the logic is, we're just going to throw the logic out for the rest.
There are some people who they will put their lives on the line all the
He's
time.
one of them, but he was in deep depression, like Daniel said. In one story, took him out of depression. I don't know anybody with depression who one story just going to change it. Oh, you know what? Bump that. I'm out of depression now. You cured me because of your story.
Maybe it was the super speed and healing he has, a super everything now.
He doesn't have super
Yeah, he doesn't
everything.
have everything.
Super speed everything.
Well, we know
Flash sucks!
We know his bias.
Yeah.
We know his bias.
feel like
Everybody else on the
he's
show's
attacking
okay.
the Flash.
I'm not attacking the Flash.
Because I attack Black Lightning.
Flash
Which
is-
I keep catching heat for anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Flash is an okay guy, but he still sucks. What about the new villain we got? How's he going to factor into everything?
I don't know.
What new villain?
Wow, are we not?
Talking
The
about
guy
blood-
from the end. No,
Talking about blood work?
the guy that
Yeah, yeah.
the other guy,
Oh, the
right?
other guy he
The new-
infected?
Yeah,
the new-
he infected.
Oh.
The new villain.
He's a one-shot villain.
Is he? He's the second episode.
No, you talking about blood work or the guy he infected that came at the end? Because blood work is there for the long run.
Yeah, he's there for. That's the guy I'm talking about.
Oh, you talking about? Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
the new
dude.
villain. He's the new villain for this season.
I mean,
I feel like they're gonna drag him out.
yeah, they are dragging him out.
Yeah, they're
he's
Drag him
gonna,
all the way out.
Yeah,
But
there
he-
you go. That's how you feel about it.
But
He's
he-
gonna go.
but I think he's gonna be a good villain. His motives are come from a good place.
His,
You know,
his new motive should be how to fix himself. I hope that's his new motives.
I think he's fixing
With
himself
his,
well.
with his one hand in his pocket. Give me. I need that. Drug.
Oh yeah,
He told him money.
I need that. You said 500. Now it's 5,000.
Yeah,
I need it.
I knew that was coming off the jump. I was like, hey, he's about to gouge him. And then I just said 5,000. I said, Jesus, that's a super gouge. Who the heck walks around with 5,000?
I mean, but you gonna say it right? He has no way. If you
He's
talk
no-
500, then what he care?
And then he come out, he jump up to 5,000, bro. No wonder you're new to this negotiating thing, bro. Come on, kind of bad
Soon as
guy.
you
He doesn't
So-
know how to negotiate. He feel like 500, 1,000, 5,000. All right, 600. You don't know how to negotiate.
I don't think but he really wasn't in a position of power to negotiate. Like, I don't have to sell you this. Somebody else is gonna buy it.
Yeah,
I don't-
Are they? What you just saying 5,000 like that? Get out of here, bro.
Somebody's gonna buy it.
This fool is gonna shoot him and everything. I said, what the hell's going on? This train went quick. This went bad quick.
The problem is he doesn't know how to negotiate with any leverage in a street negotiation. Like when you're dealing with criminals, it's a different thing.
No, I'm talking about the criminal. He jumped the price up.
Oh, he did it. You're supposed to start out high and work your way low. If the dude ain't got nothing to bring you back down, you stay up there.
But you don't walk away. You say, all right. He be like, you said 500. Give me 250. So 2,500.
Yeah.
Give me 5,000. You know he
No,
probably don't got
'cause
5,000.
He knew he had it once he said, "I beg you, I'll get you the rest of the money." And he was like, "When you get the rest of the money, you get this weapon."
And look what happened.
He
You
gave
know
up.
what?
He was
Right.
he was a person. He
You
did
know
it
what?
perfectly.
You're right. You're right about that. Until he pulled out the gun and tried to damn kill him on the spot. Right there.
Hey, look,
And
you grabbed me.
And then he died.
Listen, it's
for-
the street.
I'm just
and
gonna
then
kill
he
you.
died 4 to 5 G's. Now you got nothing. Now you're a zombie.
First of all, he's not dead.
You're a zombie. Would you rather be? You rather be alive, dead, or a zombie?
Zombie.
Hell no. Hell no.
Hold on. How do you think he's gonna look? He might look.
Yeah, he might.
He might look jacked up. I don't know if he gonna.
If I had any other choices, dead or a zombie, I'm
No,
taking-
or alive.
I say alive,
He said or alive.
dead, or
I'm always
zombie.
gonna pick alive. I'm sorry.
Exactly.
Because he could have walked away instead
when
of
you
trying to
get the-
threaten
when
him
you
with a
get
gun.
5,000,
Instead of
you
trying
come
to
back
threaten him
and
with
First
a
of all,
gun
he was
and everything.
trying to walk away till the dude grabbed it. To Bloodwork grabbed his arm.
And then
Like he was
then
literally
pulled
just
out
gonna
his
walk
gun.
away.
Then you pulled out the gun.
Hey, this is the streets. You grab my arm, I'm already a criminal, and I'm thinking you gonna have some weapon because you know we in the back of an alley.
First of all,
trying to make a.
You can look at him and see he didn't have no.
It don't
weapon.
matter. Yeah, it'll be the ones you always least expect. Be the ones you least expect. We all seen it in real life.
And the way that
comics.
he looked at him like
That
he
man.
was about to die.
Oh, yeah,
No,
dude.
you said 500. Eyes stopped watering.
Yeah,
All
well,
you had to
look,
do was
He
give him
knew
the
he
money.
was a punk.
Oh,
the
yeah,
people,
dude.
the people in the train in the Joker
Take the
movie
money.
thought it wasn't gonna be no problem, and they all died.
Take-
All these be the ones you least expect.
Take the money. Take the
Well,
money.
no,
Keep it
because
moving.
when Joker was laughing like that, you knew he was crazy.
You
You
knew
knew
this guy
something
had
was
the
wrong
money.
with this
It
guy.
doesn't matter.
You had the
If
product.
you was expecting him to
He
shoot
had
you in
the
the
money.
head, point blank.
If you just out of the blue, you're abusing, attacking a girl, and then you see a dude just start laughing, you're gonna just be like, "Hey, what's wrong with you?" And then he's still laughing. You're like, "No, you know what? Something's wrong with this guy. I don't think I want to really mess with him.
Yeah.
I don't care."
They weren't expecting it because he didn't look like he was a guy that was gonna be threatened. And look what happened.
For all you people out there, keep it simple. You bring the product, they bring the money. Simple transaction. Stop trying to gouge people.
Gouge people.
Then you
It's
die.
American.
Then
It's the
you-
American way.
Then you die and turn into a zombie.
Yeah, dad turned into a zombie.
That's what you get.
You don't die.
Horrible negotiating skills. On your part, it did almost work though. You know, the dude was desperate and stuff. He just didn't know he was a meta.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
He didn't know. He didn't know.
Like he said though, you never know
You never know.
anything about anybody.
You're right. But you knew he had the money. Keep it straightforward. You
Yeah,
could have
but-
walked away with $500 off of something you stole anyway. He's over there trying to over.
Now, if you could get 5,000, if you get 500 or 5,000, which one you gonna get?
500.
You knew he was gonna say
Yeah,
that.
he's a
You
fool.
knew he was gonna say that.
So that's a blatant lie.
You
How'd
knew he
you
was gonna say
guys,
that.
how'd you guys feel about the rest of the episode?
I liked it. I mean, as you would say, it pushed the story along fine and perfectly, and it was on pace. It was in those pacing issues. That's all the stuff you would say.
Yeah, I'm me. I was going to say that. I asked you how you felt about it.
I liked it.
You know what? I'm editing this episode. That's getting cut out.
I liked it only because I know it's leading to Crisis on Infinite Earth. Like everything I care about wants to lead to Crisis on Infinite Earth. If your show directly leads into it, it gets extra votes for me. That's how it is. Blatantly. It's just what it is. So, I don't know what to tell
Al,
you.
how you feel about the episode?
It was a regular Flash episode. Simple. I mean, plain and simple. I can't wait for Crisis on Infinite Earth, but everything to me isn't just about Crisis on Infinite Earth.
It is.
It's not.
There's still a villain that they're fleshing out. There's after Crisis on Infinite Earth when more than likely Arrow's gonna die. But anyway, after that we still had to have the rest of the show. So
Yep.
I would like to.
Yeah,
know,
the aftermath of Crisis on Infinite Earth.
No, I need the regular.
exactly.
I still need the regular stuff in the show. I need Cisco
exactly.
to keep. I need
Not
Cisco.
these seasons.
Oh, yeah.
I can't have it this season.
This season.
I can't have it this season.
You got all that this season.
You can't talk about Crisis on Infinite Earth for goddamn 1 full hour, yo. You just can't do it.
Shit at me.
It's why you have all these.
First of all,
That's why
everybody.
you had like 3 different stories going on in this, like on every.
First of all,
episode.
you can't. You want to know why? Because everybody has a team. There's a team Arrow, there's a team Flash, there's team Super. So the team can have their own individual stories. Main characters. Let's get to this crisis. All right.
Oh, yeah. Before I forget, what do you think about Iris and her newspaper growing like expeditionally, yo?
Nah,
That joint-
they said it took over the summer. I've seen it all the time. Somebody posts something real fire, Johnny jumps right up. I wish it would happen to us, but it's, post some fire and it jumps up. Next thing you know, it's just everybody's algorithm. We all know it's an algorithm. Keeps up and this stuff keeps popping up. It's not that big of a deal. You've literally seen that. How many Instagram models there are? They post up one thing and it just blows up, and next thing you know, they're Insta famous with a blue check mark and all that. Happens all the time.
So that's what's gonna happen with Iris's
Well, this is
newspaper.
paper.
I'm just
This isn't YouTube.
well, not
Yeah, right.
This is
But
paper.
hers is online. You know what I'm saying.
It's still a paper. It's still a paper. It's
She
not
has-
YouTube.
I think it's a
not her in front of the camera
Yeah.
where they're looking at. Oh, I'm gonna
They're
come back
still
for her.
reporting.
Yeah,
doing
they're still
news
reporting.
articles.
It's a
Well, she-
difference.
yeah, but
That's why papers are dying
I don't think it's
because
her-
of YouTube and everything.
I don't think hers is on the internet though. That's what I'm saying.
It's still a
So
paper. You still
listen.
reading it.
That's what I'm saying. Number one, she has access to people. Most things ain't no other newspaper will have, which is access to the Flash. So she has inside depth store. She has more access than anybody. She get access to Arrow, any of that. So her paper is always going to be like, oh yo, how'd you know this? Oh my God, it's like
No one's gonna realize. Hold on, you have all this. How do you know?
Somebody's gonna have to start following.
somebody's going to ask.
Somebody's got to follow. I hope that happens this
Plain
season.
and simple.
Oh, we broke it
Something's
down.
not-
Somebody's going to somebody's going to
Something's not
understand. But I'm saying, I'm just
something's
talking
gonna
about
happen
from
with that,
the
Dan.
No, I know what you're saying.
the
I know
general
what you're
public.
saying, but-
We're like, oh my gosh, she
And
got
you-
all this great access.
And they got a new meta on it with the paper and everything. The new meta. Yeah. Woo. It's gonna be a lot happening over there.
said,
She might start her own team and everything. Ralph is over there. Ralph might help train the new meta and everything. 'Cause Ralph tries to help with everything.
That's why Ralph's my guy.
Yeah. And then they got the photographer, which is Cisco's girlfriend. Hopefully Cisco can keep a girlfriend this whole season. you
That's
know?
why he got
No
rid
matter-
of
They,
He got
That's why
so
he got rid of Ralph.
yo.
He like, you know
First
what?
of all, Cisco love life is amazing. All his women are at like 8 or higher. That's just off the rip. And this guy, he's at like a 4. That's wrong. He's like a 5. But all his women are 8 or higher, and they all desperately like him and all want to be with him. So this dude is,
and he always loses it.
but he always comes back with another good one though.
But it's a different reason for each one too.
Yeah,
It's a diff-
That's how I give them credit. It's a different one for every reason. Unlike Flash, where just Flash is a problem every time.
Flash won the Iris. And can we
Exactly.
blame him? Can we blame him? Have you seen Iris? Can you blame him?
He had some options in the past that really liked him, and he just threw it all away.
For Iris. Listen, look who he threw it away for.
Cisco got his heart broken.
Look what he
I
threw.
mean, twice, right?
Yeah, 2 times.
Twice. Yeah.
It's no big deal.
You guys let us know in the comment section how you feel about this season.
I don't even know if I would try again after that.
How you feel about the
They keep
villain
coming to
this
him.
season.
What are you
They
talking
got 2 9s. They broke your heart. Oh my god.
And so
You gotta go,
You gotta go down. You gotta go.
downgrade it.
You go down to a 6. You're still an 8 now. I can't mess with you.
No.
I know how this gonna turn out.
It's not going to end well for me.
He got an 8 right now, though.
It's not going to end well for me.
He got an 8 right now.
I feel like it's not gonna end well.
It's not going to end well for me. He almost didn't get her. You remember? He had to come with the truth. He's in there listening to Ralph and everything, switching up the plan everywhere. Ralph need to grow himself.
Ralph tries, though.
Leave comments in the comment section. If you like what you see, hit the like button. If you love what you see, hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to tell a friend. Hit the bell for notifications when our next video is going to drop. Watch the CW shows. They're great. We need the ratings. We need more superhero shows. You guys support them. We'll be at Baltimore Comic-Con this weekend. So if you see us, say hello.
Woo!
We're always ready to talk comic books. You know, we don't mind having a good conversation with a people every now and then.
I love debating you guys in your face. Mano a mano, eye to eye.
There you go. You just heard it first, people. We'll see you guys next
Everybody
time.
stand in line.
Put a debate with. Everything. We'll see you guys at Baltimore Comic-Con. We out.
Deuces.
Yeah. We in the club, we partying. We in the club, we partying. Yeah. How much ice you got? I don't know.
Get it,
None.
Hollis, man.
I cannot miss like I am the ace. Electrocute you, then I leave you with aftershock. Getting angry, then I turn her Incredible Hulk. Bite and bog. Chop it down like you one of them stars.